So it was my own fault, but that's really brutal. I really wanted to win that so we would kind of go like up in rank at some point tonight. But apparently that's just not in the cards. No, Breakfast. It won't like make suggestions for you. Like you got to search existing decks to get advice, and then you can go into the deck builder and toy with stuff. But it won't like auto suggest. I assume that means Zombie Poe. Thanks for that follow, mate. No 2-drop. Feels bad. Yeah, you earned it, McGainesville. I messed up by just not attacking with the werebat first.
They cannot hope to outwit me. Soldiers, report. Your orders. Awaiting orders.
You can't defeat me.
Well, that's annoying. Alright, real talk. Does Smuggler help me with the health lead? No. It does. Alright, if we take this trade, we're at 32, he's at 27. He's showing 5, which would even us up, so Divine Fervor would give it back. So the reality is I probably, even though it sucks to do so, I should probably Earthbone one of the 2/1s.
All too simple.
If I'm trying to make sure I get health lead, that's the best way. Because even with Divine Fervor, we can take it back.
Awaiting orders.
You can't defeat me.
Acknowledge.
Ginger Ninja. I appreciate the follow. Love the name. Alright. Trump says to grab them by the pussy. I can think of a few pussies that wouldn't be bad grabbing. Heyo.
Soldiers, report.
Alright, this thing's got to go now because he's getting too much value out of it, but...
Hold your positions. Into the breach.
We got really lucky with the whiff there. We got really lucky with the whiff. I think we just dragon it. Four, 6, yeah, dragon. Perhaps. Probably gonna move the dragon actually. Just so that we can keep it alive. So if we're going to do that, there's no harm in seeing what this gets us, I guess.
There are ill winds this day.
Probably should have went face there if I'm being honest. I might be overthinking it. I just really don't want that thing giving me more value, but... Yep, should have went face. Gonna regret that, I feel.
You're with me, soldier.
I await your command.
You can't defeat us.
We could attack and Jarl, But I feel like I want to force more damage through to try to catch a burn and pillage here at some point. The question is just what play do we do if we do that? Good attack. Cat and werebat. That would go a long way. Because if he doesn't have an answer for the werebat, then we can get some crazy health gain shenanigans out of it.
You will die, sheepskin.
They make it
Yeah.
too easy.
Yeah. Make a fart noise and the ally card misses. Also, scaredy cat, yeah. Yeah, for a couple of reasons there, Boo Boo. I definitely should have went face with that dragon earlier.
Your orders.
Interesting.
Kajit has had enough.
You will die, sheepskin.
Alright, real talk. Jarl would help us try to find burn and pillage, but... will you have a bad deck if you select a few cards to create your deck and then have it autofill for the rest? Yeah, for the most part, because it doesn't do a good job of keeping synergies in play. Alright, 2, 4, 6, 11, 15, 23. If he has a Divine Fervor, we still don't lose. If he has 2 Divine Fervors, we lose. I don't think we can play around him having... like 2 though, right? So we
There are ill winds this day.
do that. It was either that or Jarl. That's probably a play mistake. I probably should have Jarled there. Just to try to find burn and pillage, but...
Acknowledged. I hear and obey.
that's a good sign.
Acknowledged.
Training is over.
That's a really good
It's
sign for
time
us.
to act.
Your orders.
Yeah. You're not wrong. The ranks are crazy different, like, in terms of gameplay. Alright, that creates a problem. This guy's a real problem. He's gaining so much health off that DB.
You will die, sheepskin.
Thieves Guild first in case it's burn and pillage.
I bring reinforcements.
Die, turns.
There it is. So as long as we don't die, this turn, we win. But yeah, honestly, this is just it. Like, Spellsword token is pretty common in the lower ranks, and Spellsword token counters Archer. So yeah, because this is going to be the only thing that doesn't die to our BNP, so...
You won't foil my plan.
You can't defeat me.
My scales move in
Drive
shadow.
them down.
I bring reinforcements.
Chaos. If I fall, the hist will reclaim.
There we go. Unless he gains life, Cliff Racer wins it, even without the board state.
The victory is yours.
By the end, a fine battle.
Yeah. Potentially, Nibbler. The only reason I think that that's hard to, like...